Welcome friends, this is your Vairava Palanichamy. We have been talking about the competitive exam strategies. So today topic is why we need integrated approach of a preparation. Most students prepare for civil services. They say that I will just do only civil services. Then there are people they say that no, I will write only this examination. There are people write only I said I am really concentrated on bank exam. I am in SSC. Actually, there should be an integrated approach for the competitive exam preparation. Why? See, in civil services or state services, your quantitative aptitude test of reasoning may be a 10 to 15% of your part. But when you go for banking, it's all in all, maximum, right? Then you go to SSC, again test of reasoning and the quantitative aptitude, it's a major part. Then there is a test of English and test in your current affairs. See this, when you see a comparative statement, current affairs plays an important role in all the exams. When we go for a banking or other related exam, it's like the current affairs related to the banking and economy will be more questions. When we go into the some other exam like civil services, there will be economy, politics, sociology, all these subjects will be there. When you go to state services, there will be current affairs, that subject related to their own state, history, geography, sociology, culture, tradition, all these things will be there. For example, a person from Kerala, a person from Uttar Pradesh, a person from Tamil Nadu. These type of people, when you really prepare it, even you just take Bihar or Northeast or Rajasthan. So, problem is that, so they have to know about that state subject very well, because when you go for an examination in the civil services, it's like it starts from you, and of course your district and then your state and all details are being asked in the original interview, in the personality test. But that's one part. Other than that, when you really take the examination as a whole, civil services maximum you have to read GS, that is general studies. It consists of like history, geography, political science or constitution and economics and current affairs. All these things are there, 6, 7, and then there is a qualifying nature in the CSAT that has quantitative test of reasoning, test of English and comprehension. Same thing where it's a qualifying nature in the CSAT form in civil services, but it's a marking thing, that's it will have a validity and it is taken for your rank in the SSC or banking or other exams. Now, you cannot avoid one part and then you can say that no, I am good in only in the GK. I will not go into the quantitative aptitude test of reasoning or test in English. But you have to understand that every part is very important. There is an examination where that small part of 25%, the other exam it's 90%. But preparation is same, the strategy is same, the study hours is same. So, one has to really understand that how the person is going to prepare for an examination. No, if you feel, but I have seen boys and girls who are preparing an integrated approach has really cleared the exam very easily and quickly also. But again, so people will say that no, I am writing civil services, I will concentrate only on civil services. Now, problem is, if there is a failure, you should have a falling back mechanism. What is a falling back mechanism? The falling back mechanism is that you have to write your state services if possible. In the state services also in executive level or lesser than that also there are time. I have seen boys and girls, they have become really clear after preparing for 10 years in the civil services. They told me, sir, there was a problem in when I was preparing for civil services, but it was very tough for me to compete. But when I would have gone for a clerical post, I could really clearly clarify and then I cleared the exam, I got a job. Now there are two questions will come. The two question is, one is whether this boy or girl is competent enough to really crack civil services, or the person prepared so much like civil services able to really clear the state services in a clerical cadre. So this is a big question. But problem is we should know how much the overlapping of the subject, how much concentration of the subject, how much is the toughness of the subject. So when you see all these aspects, and in my feeling, it's like one should have an integrated approach for writing examination. Suppose there are people, they say, for example, a graduate from IIT or IIM, that's a combination, it's a deadly combination. They always say, I will write civil services. In civil service also, I would like to have only this service. If I don't get these services, I will not join some other service. There are people. But there are people, they are very wealthy, but they look for a opportunity in one of the best services in the civil services or any other service. They don't want to really do some other service. Better they would like to go for a private job where they get a huge income, right? Salary, perks and enjoyment, abroad trip, all these things are there in the private job if you are talented, and the sky is the limit. So definitely we will see one video about comparison of private job and government job also. So that will also we'll see that once. Okay. Now, why we say this integrate approach? The integrate approach is a person, suppose a boy or girl from a very low downtrodden family, the she or he would like to get a job and then wants to really grow from a clerical to a executive. Now, there are boys, they look for a job in a young age, fine. Maybe like in a bigger level of civil services, maybe taking time, but they can really enter into clerical career quickly. But nowadays, even clerical cadre exam also becoming very, very tough. There are occasions people did not clear clerical cadre, but they cleared civil services. This is all happening in this world. Okay, but our main intention of this video is you should understand what is the exam pattern, what is the syllabus, how much is it matching, then how much you can go ahead with it. Okay, once you feel that okay, this part of civil service I have a quantitative test of reasoning, the C's are this much and this much, I can really prepare for my bank exam, or I can prepare for a CGL in the SSC. Now problem is even PSUs, their exams being conducted. But problem is you really confined to only one part of examination, your tunnel is very, very close and very small, and your view or your exposure or the vastness of your grace field or that area, it's really very, very shortened. When you look for a job, for example, there are 10 jobs, there are 10,000 people appearing. But same thing, there are thousands of jobs, 1 lakh people are appearing. But you see this, you have created a talent, you really gained a knowledge in a particular examination, preparation strategy, which is going to help in other examination also. Better do that also. Now I have seen boys and girls, for example, nowadays, there is a preliminary for civil services and Indian Forest Service together, same. And cutoff for the preliminary in forest service is little higher than the normal civil services. It's a 20-25 marks higher because it's a less number of people are taken. But still, people prepare one optional there, but here they have to prepare 2 optionals. Still, there an English paper is there. English is must for them. It is also taken for a ranking, but they write it. They write this. Both the exam they clear. Sometime one of the exam they clear. This also happening. But we may sir, both are same. No, it's not same. 100% it's not same. Most of the syllabus will not be matching also, except GK part, right? So totally different. You have to choose 2 options there in the Indian Forest Service, but people are doing it. So that's what I am saying. When this is very, very important. When quantitative aptitude, test of reasoning, test in English, these 3 are common and GK are common. Only there is a variation in exams. There is an examination where GK is more important. There is an examination where quantitative aptitude test of reasoning is more important, and computer science is also taken as a part. Like that, when you have an examination, different types of examination, the different modules, but there are heavy number, there are less number, or there is lower number here and like that. It's a proportion. But same language, same quantitative aptitude, same test of reasoning. Whatever the exam you are writing, test is same. Only thing is number of questions is different here and number of questions is different here. So, my opinion, prepare an integrated approach. Think about integrated approach. If there is one way it's not happening, you can really think of another way. In fact, my own experience, I wrote civil services, but it was an integrated approach. I wrote SSC, I wrote banking, I wrote the state services, all these things. I could clear all types of examination without any hurdle, including RB and all. But easy, why? Because the format is same. Competitive exam format is same, which I have been telling, I have been reiterating. It's a GK. Somewhere it's multiple choice, somewhere you have to write. Okay. Then the GK also contains the subjects. As I told you, history, geography, politics, all these things are there. But how much is the variation? I am again and again reiterating. You see that how you will be able to perform it. Now the question. There are people ready to go for only banking, their interest is only on banking, they go with it. It's okay, fine. This integrated approach which I tell, it is for the person who look for an opportunity in government in any sector. Any sector. There are people write only state services because they don't want to get transferred, they want to stay only in their state. There are people they write only civil services, they would like to serve anywhere in India or anywhere in the world, they work also, right? So it is your interest, your liking and your mental makeup, what type of life you would like to really lead in your future with your career. Keep all those things in mind. So what is your priority? Based on your priority, you choose whether you are looking for just a job or more than that, or are you looking for just an economic establishment or economic independence, then how quick you can get it, those job, right? So always approach, it depends upon your mental makeup and all. I tell the integrated approach will definitely will give you some steps ahead of a person with a silo preparation, or he just stick on to only one exam, right? So the today's takeaway is like the preparation of the competitive examination should be an integrated approach for those who need a job urgently. Again, those need a job or economic independence or self-sufficiency so early. So go for an integrated approach. Otherwise, I am looking for only this opportunity, I am looking for this opportunity, you go for it, it is for individual interest. But this integrated approach is for those needy. Keep those who would like to have it, please work with the integrated approach. You will be getting a job as early as possible, right? So thank you very much. We'll take some other topic and discuss in the next video. Thank you very much.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.